Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about 10 summer essentials every wardrobe should have, in my humble opinion, and where the best places are to pick these up. So the kind of pieces I'm going to be showing you are pieces that are not fussy at all, that you can just throw on and go, and that will just look instantly a little bit more elevated. So the first wardrobe essential that I would recommend for spring, summer is a pair of tailored linen shorts or a pair of denim shorts. And the main thing to look out for if you want to invest in a pair of shorts is that they are the most flattering when they just go a little bit wider around your thigh. So you don't want anything that's too short or too clingy. That doesn't look good, even if you have the physique to carry it off, in my humble opinion. The best thing to go for is something that is a little bit longer, from sort of mid-thigh downwards, just over the knee, or a Bermuda style just under the knee. Both work really, really well. And also watch out that they're tailored, that they don't look sloppy. And at the moment, COS are doing really, really good denim shorts that have this sort of A-line shape that is super flattering. And linen shorts of this type of variation that I was just talking about. Massimo Dutti always do them. They do them every year and they're really, really good. They also don't break the bank at about 40 or 50 euros for the pair. And I've got tons of them. And they're just like wash, wear, repeat, wash, wear, repeat. You don't even have to think about them. Now, one thing I wanted to say is that I know some women don't like showing their legs. To be honest with you, if you're living in a hot place and you want to wear shorts, but you're feeling weird about your legs, just forget about it. People don't look. They don't care what your legs look like, and neither should you. You should be comfortable. Show me one man who won't put on shorts because they don't like their legs. I have yet to meet one. Men just don't care. We shouldn't care either. In terms of fabric composition, I would go for natural fibers over anything else in the summer. Cotton and linen are the obvious choices here. And you're going to hear me say this a lot over the next 15 minutes. Good quality linen is worth paying more for. You can feel it when you touch a linen shirt from COS. This is one, for example. The weave is quite heavy, although it's not stiff. It's just nice. It sits nicely. It feels just a bit sturdier. It doesn't crease as easily. And washing and wearing on repeat is absolutely something you can do with these shirts. I'm going to show you here in the cutaways the COS shorts that I have finally picked up in the chocolate brown. I showed you those in the last video, couldn't get them out of my head. Bought them in the end. I sized up one size. That was not so much deliberate as that's what they had in the shop, but I actually think it's the better size. I think I've finally achieved the laid back look with the Bermudas and the waistcoat that I was after in the last video. And that gets me to my summer essential number 2, which are waistcoats. So they've been trending hugely last year. We all know this. You probably have some. And they're still going strong this year. And they dress up so much more than like a tank top would do. And I'm going to show you something on the screen here where I've styled the same look with a waistcoat as I have with a tank top. And you can just see that the waistcoat look is just a lot more interesting and chic. And if you think a waistcoat isn't your thing because it's maybe tailored, structured, and maybe a bit restrictive, they are there in all variations at the moment. You can get them knitted. I'm going to put a little image on the screen for you here. Zara has a lot of these knitted ones as well. So they're super comfortable to wear, nothing restrictive about them at all. And then COS have some in like a merino wool, super fine. A bit hot for the Andalusian summer, but if you live in a colder climate, they might serve you really, really well. And then, of course, you can go for those ones that are your traditional tailored waistcoat as you would wear with a 3-piece suit, for example. So they're more chic, but they're also heavier and a bit more restrictive. So I'm going to show you a few looks here that I styled with the waistcoats. Firstly, these Bermudas that I was speaking about, and then with a chocolate brown waistcoat from COS in sort of a boucle material. This is the same one as the green one that I'm showing you here in this look with my arcade barrel leg trousers. And I really like the play with those Birkenstock sandals in that kind of very, very soft mint. It's super laid back. This is something I would wear on holidays, out shopping, you know, going to a market, doing some sightseeing, for example. So check out COS I think, for the knitted and also the more tailored end of the spectrum. But also Zara do actually really good waistcoats. The tailoring is pretty good on them, and I'm going to show you one on the screen here that I tried in store that I did really like. It's like a little peplum top, and it looks really, really, really nice. Right, summer staple number 3 will come as no great surprise at all, and it is the humble linen shirt. So I'm going to show you one of my favorites here, which is from COS. It's in this very, very pale yellow shade, that goes with my barrel leg trousers that I've shown you in many videos now. It's exactly the same shade, but they bring this shirt back year on year in different variations, but it's just a very, very classic one. The tailoring of this is great. It is quite long line, so even though I'm going to show you a look in a minute where I have tucked it in, it's probably better to be left out. But a linen shirt is just the most essential summer basic that you could possibly think of, because you can wear it over a bikini when you feel like you might be getting too hot or you need to cover up to go into a beach bar. You can wear it to work with a pair of tailored trousers. You can wear it on holiday just layered over shorts and a tank top. It's just so versatile. The shirt that I'm wearing here, as I mentioned earlier, this is from COS. They still have it this year. I have it in white and in black, and now they also make it in some other colors. I've styled this in many ways in the past. I'm going to find a few clips from a while back and show you how I've styled this, but it's really, really, really good. It's not too long, so you can tuck this in quite easily, or you can leave it out and it's not going to be overwhelming. And a linen shirt is just an absolute must-have for your summer wardrobe, full stop. I'm going to link my favorites down below for you. Now, continuing on with linen, a pair of linen trousers is going to be your best friend for summer and is my summer staple number 4. A few things to watch out for. Firstly, trousers that are too short certainly don't look great, but trousers that are too long are actually a health hazard, and especially tripping over them and dislocating your hip is no fun. So either get them taken up or just buy some in the proper length for you. I'm 5'10". You should think that I wouldn't struggle with trousers that are too long, but yes, I do. Zara trousers seem to be made for aliens rather than humans. I have no idea what kind of models they're using, but they are miles too long for me. And then if you want a no-fuss pair of linen trousers, like the ones I'm wearing here from Massimo Dutti that I've shown you in my last video, go for some that have an elasticated waistband. These ones are elasticated all around, so that does add a little bit of bulk, but I think it's okay. But you can also get some very clever ones where the front is completely flat, but the elastic is in the back. And those ones are really, really good. They allow for a pizza or a few pizzas while you're on holiday, but at the same time, they're going to look chic and elevated. And again, quality here is key. I would always go with something a little bit more expensive that has a nice weave, has a nice structure, rather than the very, very cheap ones from H&M that end up looking like pajama bottoms after 3 washes. And apart from those ones that I'm showing you here, a white pair of linen trousers for the summer is your ultimate wardrobe staple. I'm not going to tell you anything new here. I've got a few pairs in different length and variations. I wear them to death. I've styled them to death. I'm going to show you a few photos on the screen, but if you don't own a white pair of linen trousers, they're definitely worth investing in. My wardrobe staple number 5 for the summer months is a raffia clutch or a raffia bag. So I may have bored you to death already with the ones that I own. I have this raffia clutch from COS from last year or even the year before that I always use. I've styled it in so many outfits, and they have just brought out one that I think is even better. And it is a little one that also has a shoulder strap, and the little tie detail to tie the pouch or to put it on your shoulder is in black. So that gives you just some more versatility to also tie this in with darker outfits. This is a really good one. And then the other one I have that I've shown you, I don't even know how many times, is this black slouchy raffia bag that I got in the sale from COS last year. Now, they don't have the black version anymore, unfortunately, because I do think it's really, really handy. But they have something very similar this year in beige, well, in natural raffia. I'm going to link it down below for you. You might like to check it out. These bags are super handy, and they just look so much better with a summer outfit than if you're wearing a black leather bag. Okay, summer essential number 6 that you absolutely must have in your wardrobe is a pair of flat sandals. Now again, what a revelation. But honestly, who wants to wear heels in the summer? It's just a punishment for your feet. There are very, very good options out at the moment that are comfortable and chic. Massimo Dutti is one of my go-to places for nice sandals. I'm going to link a few down below for you. They have a pair of snake print sandals. I have a similar pair from last year. And these are just nice and comfortable, and they don't break the bank. And by the way, they also do this sort of flip-flop that the Row have brought out for 1,000 euros or something like that, and they do it for 80. So if you don't want to spend 1,000 euros on a plank with 2 leather straps, go to Massimo Dutti and check out what they've got in store at the moment. One thing I swear on, and this might not be everybody's cup of tea, is Birkenstocks. Your feet will thank you later, trust me. I live in Birkenstocks, I wear them all of the time. I don't care that they're not the chicest shoe. I think I can pull it off. I feel like it makes a statement. I have shown you many, many outfits where I'm wearing Birkenstocks, and I am absolutely, utterly unapologetic about them. I think overall you're just going to be better off with something that is completely flat, that doesn't even have a kitten heel, and that has thicker straps that don't dig into your foot when your foot swells up a bit. My summer wardrobe essential number 7 is a comfortable dress. Now, why do I say comfortable dress? Is because not all dresses are made equal, and some dresses are honestly just annoying and fussy to wear. One of the main things that I watch out now when I buy a dress that is just meant to be one of those throw on and go pieces is the neckline and the sort of hole shape around the front, including the arms, because there's honestly nothing worse than throwing on a summer dress and you want to run out the door and then you're realizing that your bra straps are showing left, right and center, and you're going to have to find a bra that doesn't show or put on a strapless bra, which is just absolute murder. I hate them. They're so uncomfortable. Dresses that have a normal neckline, thicker straps, little sleeves or longer sleeves, those are going to be your best friends. And in terms of length, you might want to be going for something that isn't too short, so you're not worried about sitting down or bending over or anything like that, but also not too long, because again, the tripping over hazard. Guys, it's real. I live in a house with a lot of stairs, and the amount of times that I've tripped on these stairs because I was falling over the hem of my skirt or whatever it is, it's dangerous. So somewhere between your knees and kind of mid-calf, maybe a little bit longer, those are probably your best ones. And I'm going to link you a few down below that I have found that are out at the moment and that I'm really, really liking. A lot of them are from COS. I don't get paid by COS to promote their clothing. I wish I did. I'm just telling you what I think is good, and they just make really, really good summer dresses. Guys, unfortunately, I have melted. The heat here is absolutely crazy. So I'm going to try and be quick with my next few wardrobe essentials for the summer. Essential number 8, the elevated t-shirt or knitted t-shirt. Must I say more than Arquette? This one word encapsulates perfectly t-shirt dream heaven. Go there and have a look at their sort of mid-weight t-shirts, their heavyweight t-shirts. They have a lovely structure on them. They wash beautifully, and not all t-shirts are created equal. They will serve you so much better in the long run than a cheap flimsy t-shirt, and they just look the part. And the other place to pick up a similar type of t-shirt is COS. Their clean cut t-shirt is also really, really good. That's my other recommendation, is to invest in a couple of good quality structured t-shirts out of a heavy cotton. And if the heavy cotton is too much for you in the summer, then a great alternative to that would be a knitted linen t-shirt. So again, my two go-to places for those are COS and Massimo Dutti. I have a green one from COS from last year, which I love, washes really well as well. And then Massimo Dutti, honestly, are the place for all things knitted, lightweight linen. They have them long sleeve, they have them short sleeve, they have sleeveless, they have them all the time. And the quality of these is decent too. They wash quite well. I tend to put them on a cold wash, but I have washed mine many, many times and they still look good. And the advantage of them is that they're a bit more fluid. So depending on what look you go for in an outfit, a more fluid t-shirt might be what you want, and also they're super breezy and a lot more airy compared to a very, very thick heavyweight cotton t-shirt. Now onto wardrobe essential number 9 for the summer months, which is a long line linen or cotton skirt. So we're seeing a lot of interesting shapes this year. As I've shown you in my last video, we're seeing sort of exaggerated balloon shapes, and we're seeing bubble hems and all of this good stuff. I picked up a white cotton poplin skirt in Massimo Dutti last year, and they make something similar still. This skirt, to be honest, I have styled in a million ways. I actually made an entire video about how I style this skirt, and the list of options here is non-exhaustive. I'll link the video down below for you. It's quite a funky one. And this is a really good one to have. This is going to be really useful in a summer wardrobe. And then the other one that I've worn to death that I thought I might mention, it's a black linen skirt. Again, it's really good quality linen. It was from the Massimo Dutti Studio collection, so it was a little bit of a higher price point, but it drapes beautifully, kind of flares out at the bottom. It's a very elegant linen skirt, and again, I've styled this so many times. I'm going to put a few images on the screen for you so you can see how I've worn this one in the past. And these ones also, I have to say, they look great with waistcoats, for example. So all of these pieces that I've mentioned to you really are a little bit of a capsule wardrobe, and things pieced together beautifully. And then my wardrobe essential number 10 is not really one thing, it's a category of things, and that is white or light colored accessories for the summer. If you don't have anything that is in a light color in terms of bags, in terms of shoes, even in terms of sunglasses, I would really recommend investing in some of those. Pair of white sandals maybe, pair of white sunglasses, a bag in a tan color or a stone color or a white color. Everything that is too black and heavy and wintry will really drag down your summer outfits. And it's just so much more cohesive to have some accessories that match the rest of the aesthetic. And I hope you enjoyed my little roundup of summer classic wardrobe staples, and also how I style them and how I've styled them in the past. So I hope everybody is having a really nice summer, and have a good rest of your weekend. And I'm going to see you soon in the next one.